Good morning, students. Today we shall revise first chapter of the history, French Revolution. In the history of French Revolution, this date is very important. That is 14 July 1789. Why this date is important? Because on this date only, Bastille prison, which was the symbol of the despotic power of the monarch, that was being demolished or destroyed by the revolutionaries. And who was the monarch of the France during that time? During that time, the king of the France was Louis XVI. And this Louis XVI was belonging from the Bourbon dynasty. It can be asked in the examination that Louis XVI was belonging from which dynasty? So Bourbon dynasty. So people destroyed this prison, and this was the great uprising, or this was the start of the revolution. Now, at that time, the people of the France were too much angry by the king rule that as the Bastille prison was demolished, its pieces, means its broken pieces, were sold by the revolutionaries at the marketplace, and many people purchased that pieces so that they can keep it safe in their home as a memory of the French Revolution. So this is the end point of this chapter. Now we shall see that what were the causes that people of the France destroyed this Bastille prison, why they revolted against the Louis XVI. For this purpose, let us see one by one. So, first one, we shall discuss French society during 18th century. French society. And this was a condition of the 18th century. So, in the 18th century, the society of the France was divided into the three states. First state was consist of the clergy, means we can say people related to church. Second state, this was consist of the nobility. In this, there will be the king, officials, ministers, etc. And now another group, that was the third state. In the third state, there were two types of people. Some were the prosperous one, and some were the poor one. So those who were the prosperous one, they were doctor, teacher, lawyer, businessman, etc. And another group which consists of the third state, that was the poor, that include the peasants, workers, landless people, etc. One more thing, during that time in the France, there were two types of direct taxes. One was the tithe and another was the tariff. These two were the direct taxes, and beside these two, there were a number of indirect taxes. And these all taxes were only paid by the members of the third state. Means only third state the people were paying all these taxes. the member of the first state, member of member of the first state and the second state, they were free. They had to not pay any type of tax. Now, what was the condition of treasury at that time? Treasury. Actually, 13 American colonies were there who were under the control of the British, and France helped these 13 colonies to be free from the British control, and for that purpose it led a war against the Britain. The war which was led by the France. In that war, maximum money was taken as a loan. The people who has given loan to the empire, now they started to pay now they started to charge taxes on that money, and as a result of that interest, or as a result of the, yes, we can say as a result of the interest on that money, the total amount which a state has to pay to the borrowers, that became 2 billion livres. Besides that, Louis XVI and his wife Marie Antoinette, they both were living a very lavish lifestyle, means very luxurious lifestyle. Besides that, for the maintenance of the Versailles Court, huge money was required. So debt, lavish lifestyle of the king and queen, and expenditure of the Versailles, these all three drained the treasury of the France. And as a result of it, when the condition of treasury was not good, Louis XVI, who was the current emperor of the France, he decided to increase the taxes. So this was the first cause for the French Revolution. Now another topic is struggle to survive. So as we have seen by this only, that condition of the third state people was too much good. Was too much bad. Why? Because they have to pay a variety of the direct and indirect taxes. So, next one, the struggle to survive. This condition, the struggle to survive, gave rise to a situation which came to be known as the subsistence crisis. So what is subsistence crisis? Subsistence crisis is a situation in which an individual is unable to get the basic necessities of life, or unable to get the necessary thing of his life or for his livelihood. How this subsistence crisis occurred? What were the reason behind it? The reason is here. In 1715, the population of France was 23 million, and in the year 1789 it became 28 million. Means we can say there was an increase of the 5 million people, or another word we can say 50 lakh people. So as this much population increased in the France, comparison to the increasing population, production didn't increase. And as it is a simple concept that when demand will be more of any commodity and its supply or production will be less, obviously the price of that commodity will increase too high. Same thing happened in the France. As a result of it, the prices of the daily commodities like the bread, meat, etc. increased too much high. So people of the France started to make riots at front of the ration shops. During that time, revolutionary France, a long queue of the men and women at front of the ration shop was a very common picture. So, this was also a cause for the French Revolution, the struggle to survive, because now people have to lead a lot of struggle to survive in the revolutionary France. Now, we shall discuss next topic, outbreak of revolution. Outbreak of revolution. So as we have already discussed that because of the draining of the treasury, the condition of the economic structure of the France was not good. So it was necessary for the Louis XVI, the king of the France, to increase the taxes. But in the revolutionary France, king alone has not any power to increase the taxes. To increase the taxes, he has to get permission from all the three states, or we can say he has to take suggestions from all the three states. And this was the practice which was going on in the France during the old regime. So what is old regime? This is old regime. Old regime were the society and institutions of the France before the 18th century. And in the old regime, all states, means first state was having one vote, second state was also having one vote, and third state was also having one vote. So king was about to increase the taxes, and it is by this process it is clear that first state means clergy will be in the favor of the king, nobility will also be in the favor of the king. So two votes will be in the favor of the king. So it was obvious that taxes will be increased. But this time, the members of the third state opposed this. Why they opposed this? How they got this much dare to stand against the rule of the king? About these all we shall discuss in the next video. That will be a growing middle class and envisages to end of the privileges. Means in that we shall discuss that how some people of the middle class became too much prosperous. Besides that, there were two philosophers, Jean Locke and Rousseau. They also helped the people to demand for their rights. And these all things inspired the people of the third state to make a revolt against the revolution. About these all things we shall discuss in the next video class. Till that time, bye bye dear students.